All right. When you're stuck. It's Monday, February 1st, a brand new month, a brand new cup of coffee, and a brand new chance at everything. Good morning to you, my friends. Progress is a hell of a drug. It's Monday morning, 8:30. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Mine was pretty awesome. Didn't do a lot out of the house, but did a lot in the house. Continued to be obsessed with this GameStop story that's going on. Redid my living room in a completely minimal way. I'll tell you about that real quick. I looked around at my living room and my bar yesterday and realized that when I moved in this house, I had it set up perfectly, in my opinion. Totally minimalistic. Just 2 couches, a chair, and nothing else in the room. And over the years that I've been here, everyone that would come over tried to convince me, like, well, you need a coffee table. Well, you need plants. Well, you need lamps. Well, you need this, you need that. And I ended up filling the room with all kinds of stuff. And yesterday I looked at it and it was one of those aha moments, just like, what am I doing? I took everything out of the room and now it looks like I live on a spaceship. My goal in my mind was, if you've ever seen Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's house, the space minimal mansion, it is unbelievable. That was the concept I had in my head, and I pulled it off pretty good. Just got rid of everything. There's nothing. I mean, there's a chair and a couch. No coffee table. I have one floating small table that I'm using, and it feels so good. I had a fire going last night, and every time I walk in the room, I go, oh yeah. I designed my living space like this because it makes me feel good, not because people are going to understand. It just makes me feel good. Minimalism's weird like that. It makes me feel happy, clear. It does a weird thing to my psyche. So you might give it a shot. Google minimal living rooms. That's what I did, and found a bunch of inspiration, and I just devastated my house. So anyway, what's up with you guys, man? It's morning time, 8:30. I'm watching affiliate marketing campaigns run. I'm listening to my positivity playlist, and I'm watching the stock market. And I don't know if you guys are paying attention to the GameStop, like Wall Street devastation that's happening right now, but it's interesting. And it sucked me in, and I jumped in the game a little bit, and I can tell you this, day trading is heroin. Day trading is heroin. I see how people could lose their entire life savings doing this. It's so wild to watch the price jumps and drops and ups and downs. Very much like affiliate marketing. Very much like a casino. You know, very much like a volatile, like toxic relationship where it's all ups and downs, but at the end of the day, the sex is great, it feels wonderful, you fight and cry, and then you make up and it's great. Stock market's the same way. You're scared, you're happy. If you come out ahead for the day, you feel like a genius, and if you lose for the day, you're like, I gotta get out of this. Same with affiliate marketing. That's what I tell everybody with affiliate marketing. When it's working, you feel like you're an actual genius, like you're Elon Musk. When it's not working, you feel like a slug, like a worm with no chance ever for anything good to happen. It's all bad. Super highs and lows. But the good news is, if you're bipolar, you're used to this. So it's easy. Welcome to the club, the crazy people club. But yeah, man, so the weekend was pretty laid back. Stock markets were closed, so I couldn't really concentrate anything. You couldn't do anything. And so I did a lot of cleaning. My regular weekend routine. What's up, Bolo? Shoot a little wave to everybody on Instagram. And I'll tell you this, I'm not recommending you buy any stocks on anything for any reason. But if you want to see an interesting story, just Google GameStop and hedge funds. To me, it's one of the neatest things that's happened in a while. Some people are calling them Occupy Wall Street 2.0. And this time, instead of camping out at Wall Street and just, raising awareness but not really accomplishing anything, this time they're hitting Wall Street where it hurts. And they've sucked, last week, I think, $70 billion from hedge funds to regular people. People at home investing, 1,000 here, 10,000 there, 200 here. It's a fascinating thing to watch. It's like a real, and the cool thing about it is it's a bipartisan agreed, like this is, everybody's on the side of the people. They appear to be anyway. Whereas most of the time, Democrats and conservatives are just, whatever the issue is, we're going to be on one side, you're on the other. That's the game. That's how they divide us, and that's how they conquer us. Everyone knows, but you get caught up and it takes over and your brain forgets. But on this issue, everyone is in agreement. And this is something that I think about all the time. The real difference between human people, yes, race is a big issue, gender, big difference. But to me, the true disparity is just the poor versus the rich. And I mean the super poor versus the poor versus the super rich. We're talking about people with net worth in the billions. They make hundreds of millions of dollars sometimes in a day. Versus poor people who are struggling, working, paycheck basically is evaporated to pay the bills. The working class people and below the poverty line. Like I grew up in that group. I've seen it. And to me, the real war is poor people against the super wealthy. And this seems like a bipartisan step in that direction. Now we'll see what happens. There are a lot of, it seems that there are a lot of dark forces at play. You can kind of see that what feels like Wall Street working with the mainstream media to destroy these regular people that are winning on the stock market right now. You can see it happening. They're coming out, the first thing they did was they called these regular people, just millennials, they're all working against the system, and they started calling them angry trolls. They tried to call them alt-right, but they had to come out and apologize because it wasn't true. But the media is trying to malign them as monsters who are wreaking havoc on Wall Street. When the truth is, Wall Street has been wreaking havoc on people for our entire lives. And now people are having a day in the sun. And so Wall Street pays the media to come out and say that they're trolls. This is like they're attacking the system, like all of the insurgency that happened over the last while. Comparing it to that, it's like, no. These are people fighting the system. Like, shouldn't you be behind that? No? You're with the system. Oh, we all knew, right? Fairly easy to know the media is in on it. The media is in on it. But enough about me. What's going on with you guys? It's Monday. Oh, it's a new month, man. A fresh start. Nothing better than a fresh start. My goal with marketing this month is very simple. Pay in pennies, earn in dollars, don't lose my mind. That's it. Pay in pennies, earn in dollars, don't lose my mind. In other words, bid low, earn high, don't do anything stupid. That's it. I think half of making money on the marketing thing is protecting yourself from losses, from stupid losses that you can protect yourself from. A lot of people come in and they YOLO the whole thing and like, I'm just going to make all this money, I'm putting my whole life savings in, and it crashes and they disappear, you never hear from them again. But if you can control your losses, then these upward swings that happen are almost all profit, because it's not always up. Like we say in the society, the roller coaster is real, man, and you have to expect it. Some days you're up, other days you're down. Sometimes campaigns work and they will make an extraordinary amount of money quickly. And then sometimes you have campaigns, they just won't work. So if you can not just don't scale a losing campaign in any way. If you're spending $50 a day and it's losing, pretty good chance that if you're spending $50,000 a day, it's going to lose. It's a losing campaign. I have to beat people over the head all the time, like new people. They say, look, I'm spending $100 a day and I'm only making 15 back. I feel like if I just unleash this thing, it'll work. Like, no, it won't. Like, what data point tells you that this is going to work? There's not one. Okay, then it's in your mind. You have a feeling. Okay, well, your feeling is probably wrong. Whatever. But that's my goal. Just bid pennies, pay in pennies, earn in dollars, don't lose my mind. That's the simple 3-step guide to February affiliate marketing. Pay in pennies, earn in dollars, and don't lose my mind. Meaning, protect myself from stupid losses that I don't have to take. You don't have to take losses. Some people come in and they've heard people talk, motivational speakers talk about, if you don't fail, there's no success. And so they try to come in and lose a bunch of money. They're like, I'm failing, it's great. It's like, well, yeah, failure is part of the process, but don't fail just so you can feel like you're accomplishing a step. That's a bad idea. Anyway, that's my rambling affiliate marketing thought for the day. But I can tell you this, I'm juiced, man. I'm high on life this year, if you can't tell. People are contacting me going, hey man, you seem to be really positive right now. It's like, yeah, I'm on the bounce from a really dark year last year, really wild period of isolation and, bad thoughts and bad things. And I'm on the bounce. I have now bounced. I don't know how long it will last. I hope it lasts forever. But it's a roller coaster too. Stock market's a roller coaster, affiliate marketing is a roller coaster, and when you have and life is a roller coaster. I almost said when you have a mental issue or bipolar or mood swings, but it's for everybody. It's all a damn roller coaster, man. The ups, the downs, the successes, the losses. And the only way that I survive is when I'm up, when things are going well, I try to attack things as hard as I can, because I know at some point I'm going to have one of those weird thoughts and I'm just going to drift off, and I may not walk outside of the house for 6 months and be lost in thought, listening to depressing music, crying to Little Peep all day, And then I'll snap out of it and it's back to Tony Robbins and listening to Akira the Dawn and David Goggins and all these people. It's an up and down battle, man. That's my morning rant to you guys. I guess we could call this the roller coasters are real. What's up? Let's see if anybody has any questions. Mr. Pavilis, what's up, dude? Do you still do affiliate marketing? Absolutely. That's what I was just talking about. I'm in year 12, and I'm as obsessed with it now as I was in year 1. If you are not obsessed with it, like anything else, I don't know if you can do it. You should live, sleep, dream. Like I used to dream about campaigns. I would be working on campaigns, fall asleep, wake up after dreaming about campaigns and start working on campaigns. The dreams would be crazy. Like I'd either be making tons of money or losing horrific amounts of money. What's up, Gene? Y'all go check out Gene _Morris_. He's a cool bastard. Gene, I've been looking at day trading, man. Or whatever. It seems like you're kind of into that. It's a wild ride, dude. Bolo. Anyone in Mad Society running push? Cheaper entry point than native when testing. Yeah, we have a follow along right now where a guy's running push. Great follow along, but he's running a bunch of different stuff. He's showing the power of diversity. He's doing push on native. He's doing desktop on native. He's doing mobile on native. He's doing whitelists on native. And all together, we've watched him go from nothing to, he hit, I think 600 profit one day, which was a record. He hit records for like 4 days in a row. His record was like $50 a day. Then he hit like 100 a day, then 200, then 400. He was like, I can just feel it, it's coming. And the next day he hit 550 or something profit. And then went back down. He's still making 100, 200 a day. but he's running push right now. I actually started blocking push on places like Taboola because it just didn't back out too well. That's just me. I would say if you want to test push on Taboola, because what I see is it kind of sneaks into your mobile or desktop campaigns. And on desktop, on something on native, you could be paying anywhere from $0.25 to $1 per click. And if you're getting push notifications from that at those prices, there's no way you're going to win. So I would suggest setting up whatever network you're on, set up a push specific campaign and pay pennies. Bid low, low, low. If you can bid low, 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 bid pennies and earn in dollars, push will work. If you have a halfway converting campaign, do a push campaign, put it on pennies. But just be careful on lead gen, because push traffic tends to be lower quality, which means the advertiser may not like your traffic as much as traditional desktop or mobile traffic. So, but dude, push you can get for literal pennies, and if you have a good offer, go for it. What's up, Victor? You guys don't know who, but we have an original, one of my original mastermind members from early 2009 is in the room. This is a guy that showed me the ropes. Why is push lower quality? I don't know the answer, but it seems to be that for some offers it is. Like auto insurance, a lot of times when you read the details in the offer restrictions, they will say no push traffic. Push was real big for a while. And I would assume it's got something to do with that your intent is probably different if you get a push notification about auto insurance versus if you're actively searching Google for auto insurance. Obviously, those intents are going to be way different. Like Google lead gen traffic on search is the highest quality there is, because those are people that are actively searching for that thing. They're looking for it. So then when you do it on display ads, it's not quite as high quality, because you're kind of interrupting people. You're doing interrupting marketing where they're reading some Facebook post and they go, auto insurance is on sale? Oh, let me try that. So the quality on that is less than Google AdWords. And then on push, you're like sending a notification to their phone. They don't even know what it is. They're clicking it. They're probably filling out the form, but they don't really want to change their insurance. That's the only. It's got to be like an intent or a mindset. And the truth is, when people ask questions like this, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why push notification traffic is for lead gen lower quality. It just is. So just kind of put that in your head and know. Don't worry about why. There's a lot of reasons. Could be a million different things. Let's see what we got. Malin, do you still run ClickBank offers? I'm not currently, but I would if one was working. I've run huge ClickBank offers before. Done really well. I did a single ClickBank offer for 6 months one year, and it was gigantic. Actually, the offer owner flew into LA and we hung out for a few days. That's how big the traffic was. He was like, let's hang out. He showed up in LA. I went over to this place he was renting, a penthouse apartment on top of this tower, furnished with it looked like a castle. Like something a king and a pimp. If you combined a king and a pimp, it would be the place that they lived. ClickBank's awesome. The only things you have to watch out for there are obviously, well, not obviously, but you have to watch out for refunds and chargebacks, because in traditional affiliate marketing through a company like Ads for Dough, like an affiliate network like them, you don't have to pay for chargebacks and refunds. That's handled by the people that own the offer. It's all built into the price they pay you. ClickBank, you may run up, let's say you do 100 sales for $100 a piece. You think you're doing real well, and then over the next 2 weeks, you start to see refunds and chargebacks. And 20% is not an unreal amount. So you might have 20 people refund those. So 20 people at 100, that's $2,000 of your revenue that gets subtracted. So if you only made 1,000 and you're like, hey, I'm doing pretty good, now you're negative 1,000. So be careful. Let's see. What do you think about investing in cryptocurrencies? Very good. Very good question. The first time I invested in Bitcoin was in 2013. I sent some money off to China, to MTGOX back in the day. That was the only way you could do it. It took like 4 days, and I finally got my Bitcoin. They went out of business, bankrupt, closed everything, and it's still, the bankrupt proceedings are still going. My holdings would be huge if I had them. And I was so upset by that that I said no Bitcoin, no cryptocurrency ever again. Until yesterday, or maybe the day before yesterday, I purchased some Bitcoin. Because I feel like, although the price is astronomical now, back when I bought Bitcoin, I think the price was between $50 and $70. Now it's like $35,000 a coin. But I just feel like, I felt like back then it would be a good call to get some Bitcoin, and I was right. I was insanely right. Like, I would be known as a Bitcoin genius. I could have a Bitcoin YouTube channel because I bought at the right time, and it would have been unbelievable. But, you know, roller coaster took it away. And I said I'd never do it again until this weekend. And I did buy some Bitcoin this weekend. It's the only one that I'm interested in. Dogecoin or Dogcoin is kind of making some runs. That one looks interesting just because it's so cheap. You could throw in a very small amount of money, and if it ever did go astronomical, it'd be hilarious, and you could cash out and make some money. I was watching a video on YouTube just the other day, a guy that made $25,000 in a day on Dogecoin or Dogcoin, and he sold and just laughed, and then the price crashed. It's very dangerous, that one. What's the other one? Ethereum. That one had piqued my interest as well, but Bitcoin seems to be the one that's going to shape the future. And you know, Elon Musk is talking about it, and he's usually right about everything. But that's my thought. I am back in the game. Unfortunately, I don't have what I should have. But I felt like it was I haven't felt that way in, how long has it been? 6, 7, 8 years? But yet this weekend I thought, well, it's time. Not to go crazy, but just a little bit. Kind of like I do with my stock investments, index funds. I put in bulk sometimes, but then it's mostly just a monthly withdrawal from my bank account that goes into investments. And I might do that with Bitcoin, just small amounts over time. And it's a long-term future play. Like, I'm not trying to game the system or day trade Bitcoin. I'm trying to get some, keep it forever, which is what I plan to do with the other that I bought early on. You can now earn a yield on your Ethereum and Bitcoin using DeFi. Lots of growth in the crypto space. Yeah, I'm pretty out of touch. I'll look that up. I've been hearing buzzwords like DeFi. I don't even know what earn a yield on your ETH and Bitcoin. I've heard of it. I need to understand it, and I'll get more into it. I don't even have, like, I actually purchased on an exchange, and I need to get my hardware wallet. I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to get. Looks like the Trezor, Trezor is the one to get, the hardware wallet. Because if I had had a hardware wallet back in the day, I could have transferred my Bitcoin from the exchange to my hardware wallet, and I would have been fine. And I would have done really well. But because I left it on the exchange and they were hacked and then bankrupt and closed, I lost all of it. I won't even tell you the number, but let's just say it would be, for any human being, life-changing. But I don't really have any, I'm not angry about it. I'm more happy to know that, the way I look at it, I'm happy to know that I guessed right. My intuition on a lot of stuff has almost always been right. I've been wrong many times as well. But sometimes I make the right move at just the right time. Like when I left Tulsa and moved to LA, everyone thought I was crazy because I had a high-paying job. But I left the job, came here, and about 3 months later, the company shut down and fired everybody. And they were all looking at me like I was some kind of genius. I said, I don't know, man. I just felt like it was time to go. You know, I had opportunities for a relationship and for music and for other stuff in LA, and left, and it worked out. So don't take my advice on anything. But for me, my intuition has been pretty good. Looks like that's all the questions coming in. That's cool. Happy to answer a few questions, man. It's good to do Little live Q&A action again. It's been a while. I may, we'll wrap this up. Thank you for tuning in. I may do a live stream testing on YouTube soon and see how it compares to doing it on Instagram, because right now I'm doing it on Instagram, downloading the video and uploading it to YouTube. And I want to see it workflow wise, it'd just be easier to go ahead and live stream on YouTube. As long as I can see your comments and we can add people into the stream with one click of a button, I might switch to just doing it on YouTube. Gene, great to see you, brother. Mike, great to see you, brother. Augustus, nice to see you. What's up, Himalayan? Good to see everybody. Everybody's posting thumbs up. If you need some positivity in your life, go to my YouTube channel and listen to the positivity playlist. I've already listened to it twice today while I was working out. I added some new stuff, a new Jocko Willink song, and I also added who did I add? Another Jordan Peterson song called Alcohol is a Wonderful Drug or something like that. It's a great song. And a Joe Rogan one that Akira the Don did it's called Be the Hero of Your Own Life, of your own story. What's up, Claudine? What's up, Augustus? Everybody have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. This is the Strange Morning Coffee family, where we have no protocols, no goals, no formats, no topics other than music, marketing, and madness, just like always. Y'all have a great day. Y'allins have a great day with my big top cowboy hat. Yeah, Gene, let's talk soon, man. I've been keeping up with your Instagram profile. Looks like you have a lot going on. Hit me up. All right, everybody, have a great day. And as always, I will see you in the future.